Suffix Report 19 here, and welcome back to some more Ace Attorney. So, for starters, I just gotta say, I fuzzed up. I fuzzed up greatly. I had recording of the previous day, but flipping for some strange reason, I thought I had a recording, but it didn't. So, pretty much all the stuff I recorded of that moment has screwed up. So now we're about to go into court. So let me just sum it up real quick. So pretty much Mia died, and right now we're gonna try to find out who really done it, and we're gonna defend Maya's name. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any sign of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution have evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. And we may call our first witness, Your Honor. Fudge, I'm messing up the voices. The prosecution calls on this chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Alright, Gumshoe, you're going down. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir! My name is Gumshoe, sir! I'm a detective in charge of the homicide down in the prison, sir! Detective Gumshoe, please describe to us the details of this murder. Very well! Sir, let me use this format of the office to explain. The body was found at this window here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir! The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir! It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir! The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Floor plans have been added to the court records. Now, detective. Yes, sir! You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir! I have hard evidence she did it, sir! Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Alright, I'm ready. I'm ready to listen to it. Maya Fey's arrest. I will try to work on flipping Edgeworth's voice. Like, right now, I'm listening. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh. Smack. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradiction in a witness testimony, she would bluff it and press the detail on every detail. The woman would always slip up and say something wrong. It works a lot of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Maya Fey's arrest. Okay. As soon as the phone call came in, I arrested the scene. Let's press that. Ah, fudge, I didn't know I had to be saying hold it. Who did you say you got a call from? Hey pal, don't play dumb, you know who. The call was from a customer at the Gateway Hotel, right across to the crime scene. Okay, I pressed. Not sure it did much though. Right, please continue. There were 2 people over there already. Okay, I feel there's nothing wrong with that one. Defendant Miss Maya Fey and lawyer Mr. Phoenix, right? He's not wrong about that. Immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. That's true. Why we had a witness encounter? Let's say hold it! Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence. She did credit. Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly what the suspicious woman had in pink claim was hard evidence. What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't pink, pal. Well, I guess she is pink. You blind biscuit. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess Preston can't have his advantages. Yes! Gah! Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up here in my testimony, Your Honor, sir! There's something I should have told you about first, Your Honor! Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Here you go. Switch it up again, you biscuit. Hard evidence. Okay. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on the piece of paper right next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab tests results showing that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How you like that? That's my hard evidence. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor? What didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence first time? I know, I'm real embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well, defense may begin its cross-examination. Okay, let me see, hard evidence. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of crime with my own eyes. Do I press it? I don't feel like I should. I found a memo written on a piece of paper right next to the victim's body. That is true. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. That is true. Lab test results show the victim with the... Are you... Hold on. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. I think that... Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Auntie, let's press that. Detective Gumshoe, do you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer name? Sure, it happens all the time in the books and the movies. This isn't a movie, Detective. Oof! Let's talk about reality, shall we? I guess I haven't heard many cases. No. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister? Yeah, actually, you got a point, pal. You biscuit! Stop right there. Quartet, the witness' opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer. Okay, I think I'll stick with that voice. Order, order. That didn't go so well. That's right, what he said. That's his whole testimony. Okay, there had to be a contradiction in there somewhere. Let's find it. Okay, I think I know what it is. Okay, hold up. No, that's not it. That's not it. No, no, no. Oh, okay. No. Before she died, hold up. The top we said it was instantaneous. So we're gonna say objection. Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You said that the victim, Maya Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. Oh wait, it was Mia Faye and then Maya Faye. Is that what you really saying? That's really what you're saying? What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it! Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately! But no butting your way out of this one, detective. The pun. Order. The defense had the point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down. Oh no, and then this is a meme. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when did you obtain that autopsy report? When? The day after the murder. It was the day after the murder. The prosecution point being... Oh no! I'm gonna end this man's whole career. No! Objection, dumb apple. Have you heard? You insignificant little failure. Didn't Gum Fudge not tell you? You excuse your hypothesis is wrong. You know why? Well, you little biscuit, you take a look at the mother flipping autopsy report. I'm sorry, I guess. That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blunt object, but there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have the time to wrote Maya. That is all. Man, bump your bow. I see. Darn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you had something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright? You look shocked. Something you want to say? You're a sham! I'm a sham! I'm a sham! The detective was a sham! Well, to be fair, I received it from the detective. But Edward could be faking it? I can't say it. Nah, I don't want to bring up his ego. So, I'm gonna blame the detective! He's the one that gave me the autopsy report! Detective Gumshoe! You're a sham! How can you give me a faulty report? Huh? I thought... Detective Gumshoe. I'm disappointed in you handing him the wrong report like that. I'm sorry, Gumshoe, but you're the one that did give me the wrong report. I'm sorry, sir. You are at fault, detective. This isn't going to look good on your evaluation next month. What? But, Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. Okay, so it may have lived for a few minutes at the beginning. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's obvious conclusion, yes? Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. I will end your career, Edgeworth. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Witness, your name, please. April May, at your service. Wink. Order! At an introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from one-time winking. Aw, yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Tell us, where were you on the night of the September 5th when the murder occurred?
Gee, I was like in my hotel room. Teehee. I checked in right after lunch.
And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices?
Mm-hmm. That's right, big boy.
I hate myself so much. Y'all better not take this out of context. I swear to fudge. Please testify to the court about what you saw. Delete Arn.
It was like 9 o'clock at night. I looked out a window, you know? And then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacker was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy.
Well, Your Honor, I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I'm not seeing any trouble to witness any. Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright. What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness testimony was now just quite firm, didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Maya's Faye's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Oh, you... Ugh. Hey, how dare you! Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Oh, you darn diddly darn I am. I'll gladly proceed the cross-examination. If only because I have the feeling Edgewood doesn't want me to. She had to have some weakness. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Witness account. It was like 9 o'clock at night. I looked out a window, you know. But why? Why did you do that? Exactly.
Huh? Why? Like, what? Why? What?
Why did you look out of the window? Were you expecting to see something?
Oh, well, gee.
What? That's it? You can't get out of this question that easily. Let me guess, Edward.
I sort of, you know. I had a feeling.
Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press a little harder on this one. Let's do it. Let's see how far I can run with this. Surely you must have a reason to look out your window at that time of night. Edward, you biscuit! Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness. But badgering? You insist on needling her with these trivial questions. Well, every question counts, you idiot. I really don't think it should be allowed. Yeah, stop him! The poor girl! Order. Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Poor girl? What about poor me? Oh, you son of a biscuit. You looked out a window. What did you see next?
And then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked.
The one attacking her was a mousy girl sitting in the chair. Hold it! How do you know she was the defendant?
Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay?
There was only one person at the scene of a crime with the short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. I question that testimony. Hold on a minute! That testimony stinks!
What?
Miss May, I'll be willing to bet you're lying! Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless about this, I mean.
Okay. If you have really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her the clothes before noticing her physique. Mm-hmm. No one wears clothes like that on a daily basis, except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus!
But...
Still, we don't know if she was dressed like that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you have to say about that, Miss May?
What? What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think the trifling little detail were necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl. I promise. Wink.
Gosh dang it. The testimony again, if you would. Darn, I almost had her. Witness account. Here we go again.
I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock, kind of statuey clock. The thinker, I think. Well, does that actually my report not startle you?
Hold up. Hold up. I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. I already found something to press. Everybody was calling it a statue. Nah. Where is it? Where? Now let's press that. A clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently?
Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all.
No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. That it has... Hold up. Fudge! I know it! Like, do I present this? Because everybody's saying it was a statue. You know what, I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna say, OBJECTION! Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing.
Revealing? Oh, you will like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer?
You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much of the same position as you recently called this a clock too. And he was found guilty of murder. You little biscuit. There's no way she could have known it was a clock. Order. Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock?
Oh,
Nah, Edward. The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that is important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with the trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your questions today. No, I ain't drawing back! I'm firing! But the questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I caught murderers with these questions for... Well, murderer, one. Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Phew, that was close. If he stopped me there, the trial would have been over.
Huh? What? So what happens now?
Your career is about to be ended. What happens now? You answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
What? That's because I heard it? Yes, I heard it and it said the time.
So you've been to the law offices of Fanco?
No. Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? heard it from my hotel room. Hee hee.
The law office of Bay & Co., where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could have easily heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied?
No!
No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because... Hold up. What's up? You haven't called in a while.
Oh yeah, okay, because it says that...
Because it couldn't have wrong.
Your Honor, members of the court, is it inconceivable that the clock in question rang?
It's empty, the batteries are dead, it's broken. Let me read that one time. What is, the stinker is probably, it's not working that way. I had to take it to collect work out, sorry. It's broken, it's empty.
The clock is missing its clockwork!
Okay, I had to make sure. Because I wanted to say it's broken, but I don't think it's broken. How could you possibly...
Just take a look, right now.
Oh! See anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing a clockwork. It's quite empty. Try to bully crap your way out. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to court the meaning of this? It's as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar.
Fat?
Well, Miss May. What? Quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow, he knew. I'm afraid you forgot one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, there is no contradiction. That's true. There is a possibility. No. The clock might have been empty after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove that when the clock was removed? Oh, impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves that when the clock was removed was... It was the phone! Take that! Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone.
Woohoo! You have a girly phone!
Wait! This isn't my phone! Listen! This is the defendant's cell phone. It contained a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order! The defense cell phone? This wasn't brought up to my attention? Look at you now, Edward. You're screwing up now. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it? That good detective better remember he's up for some evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. So you... because I should probably blah blah blah. Yeah, we already heard the conversation. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear for the clock was already gone by the time this was recorded, which was well before the witness had even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, will you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock? Come on.
Well, is it obvious? I saw the clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. Wink.
So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. No. I remember. Yes, I do. Yes, I have objections. The witness claims he has seen it before. but this directly contradicts the piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove that witness had not seen the clock before. Because Larry was the one that made it. I know that for certain. Because in the previous trial, Larry said he made it. Because if I can remember, there was he made 2 of them. One which was in the previous murder, and one today. So, take that! It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world. Exactly. And the one that isn't here is in police custody.
Impossible! Everything is sold in stores.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh! Excuses not on sale today?
Oh.
Oh, her heart went up. Oh gosh. Jesus Christ. That was unnecessary to do, but
What's it to you, pork my head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die!
whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
This is silly me. Did I, like, lose it? I guess I did.
Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Come on, tell me. Don't be shy. Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you held it. This is familiar territory. I'll just use the same approach as with Larry. Miss May, you held fudge. Miss May held that very clock in her hands. Mr. Wright, when was this? When she used it to strike the victim. When else? Because there's no possible way unless you're very close to it, you biscuit. Order. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? April May, you killed Maya Fey, I say. Oh wait, fudge. April May, you killed Mia Fey, I say. Oh my gosh. Phoenix, you and the jokes. And we struck the force of the impact made the thinker ring. That's when you heard it. Oh crap. Phoenix, you screwed up. You are truly a work of art, Mr. Phoenix, right? What is that supposed to mean? It was you who just proved that the thinker was empty. Oh, crap. Of course it wouldn't ring. What's more, the witness had a rock-solid alibi. Miss May, perhaps you should explain to the poor, misguided Mr. Wright that you was in the hotel at the time of the murder. She can't prove it. She did it.
It would be my pleasure.
No way!
Just wait, Mr. Lawyer. Didn't the murder take place at 9 o'clock at night? Gee, that's the exact time I ordered some room service for the hotel bellboy.
Okay then. Incidentally, the bellboy collaborates with the witness story. Ergo, she was not at the crime scene, rock solid. Alright. Mr. Wright, you just made a serious accusation against a perfectly innocent woman. So sorry, Your Honor. That didn't go so well. And she's not innocent. But if that's the case, then how did she know the thinker was a clock? Wait! Your Honor, I figured it out! There's one other way Miss Abel could have known it was a clock. One way alone, and I have proof. Well, proof you say? Then the court will examine your proof, Mr. Wright. How did the witness know the thinker was a clock? Oh, because that you were looking out, because you were looking through the window. So, take that! This evidence reveals the truth of the matter. What did it reveal exactly? The mad delusion of defense, perhaps? Uh-oh, bad reaction. Maybe that wasn't the thing. I'm afraid it did reveal a certain over-eagerness. Let me ask again. Oh, wait. Ah, fudge, I knew it was this. It's just that yeah, I forgot because that... I forgot that she wasn't... Because of wiretap, take that! Have a look at this.
Ah! Oh, that,
I found this in Miss May's room. Yeah, I did. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim's Miss Mia Faye's phone, were you not?
oh.
Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It's troubling that our witness was in the possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim what the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even that was the case, which is not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah, I think I can! It's simple! What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone the weapon was a clock is... It was on her recording! Take that! I presented the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Is Mia, what's up? We gotta call it in a while. Well, actually, blah blah blah. Again, what is it this time? It's a clock. So, Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thing was a clock. Am I wrong? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness' face! Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May.
Shut up, all you! What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer!
You getting salty, you biscuit?
It's no fair! All you ganging up on me like that! Oh, so I'm the bad girl, is that it? Is that it?
Yeah, cry. That did it! The court now seeing the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. You did it, didn't you? Why the wiretap? Miss May, why did you tap her phone? Answer the question!
Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity-tapping irrelevant?
God, she's saying exactly what Edgar wanted her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly called that irrelevant! While this court did not condone the defense tone of the voice, do you have a voice? Oh, wait, point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court?
At the time of the murder, I was in my hotel room getting room service. How could I kill her? If you don't believe me, just ask the bellboy.
Well, did the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. Well, we'll have to get the bellboy. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm gonna get to the bottom of it.
I think he's sucking quite low enough already.
I object to calling the bellboy. But why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping has nothing to do with the killing. Oh, really? However, if you agree to one condition, I consent to calling this witness. Condition? If Miss May alibi is not called into question after your Miss April May alibi not called into the question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. And therefore, you must also accept the verdict of guilty from Miss Maya Fay. That is my condition. What? I better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on spot. What should I do? You know what? I made this far, so I'm gonna say I accept. Alright, I got nothing to lose. Well, except for everything. Understood. I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap. Uh-oh. Wait. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. Okay. I believe we're waiting for this witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. That tea set looks rather heavy, sir. Without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. Miss May, room service. I'm the head bellboy in the fine Gatewater Hotel in the business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 o'clock in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for iced coffee to be brought to her 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. I brought it to her precisely because of the time, of course. Dude, really? I delivered the iced tea coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I see. The defense may begin the cross-examination. Right, I'm ready. I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished. Miss May, room service. I'm the head boy. Okay, he did announce that when I first met him, so that's true. I believe I received a call after 8 o'clock in the evening from our guest, Miss May. Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only I did see her in her stunning radiance, I also heard her voice. And then I saw them, and you pervert! The point being, I remembered her quite well, sir. Yes, what then? She asked for iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. Hold it! Why 9 o'clock on the dot? 9 o'clock on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed the details several times. She was watching a program on TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir. 9 o'clock on the time of the murder. I brought it to her precisely on the request of the time, of course. Hold it! Precisely 9 o'clock then? Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir. 9 o'clock p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it would be brought then. Oh, bellboy, tee like iced coffee at exactly 9 o'clock. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack at 9 o'clock, sir. Why would she be so particular about the time? And I delivered iced tea to our guest, Miss May herself. Jesus Christ. Hold it! You sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It was an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with a embracer, sir. Embracer? Is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir. But not a French here, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. Jesus Christ, I can't... There's nothing wrong with that! It's no good! There's nothing there! Is that it? I'm fudged. Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, would you end this rather tedious cross-examination here? It would be a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. I can't let this happen, can I? I feel like I don't... No! Wait! Please wait! Yes, does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Oh no. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question, that's all. Okay. This is really it. Now, this is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Check in the room service. Tell me again about the room service. Again, sir? Exactly 9 o'clock, I delivered room service to Miss May in room 303. The guest had requested iced coffee. $18 was the charge, I recall. I see. $18? Doesn't that seem a bit expensive? Yes, well, iced coffee for 2, you know. And we don't skimp on the ice, sir. What did he say? What did he say? Rather quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room? Nah, I object. That was objectionable. Nah, get that out of here. Yeah, even the judge agrees. Objection overruled. The witness will answer that question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. I try. Well, to be honest, you can't blame him. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite. Indeed. It was, good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... Edgeworth, you got something to tell me? He asked me not to mention if I was specifically asked, sir. Oh! You fool! I've done it. I won! Miss April May checked in a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then when were you brought them room service? You didn't see that man in the room. That's right, sir. Your Honor! We have just learned another person involved who may have been a murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold it impossible to judge the defendant. Would you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple, it was the man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Oof! Your Honor! As it had been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself had an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in that room at the time of the murder! My, what a convenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late? I suppose you like it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court! Oof! Upstart, amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough! The court acknowledges the defense argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. And am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That is all for today for the trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned. Got him! Got you now, you little biscuit! September 7th, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1.
Mr. Wright! You are amazing in there!
Really?
I think I might be your newest fan!
Oh, I was just doing my job, you know.
Then again, that the other attorney was pretty cool too.
Hey!
That face of his, with eyes wide and trembling lips, it sends shivers up my spine.
Say so.
So, what happened with me? Do I get to go home now?
Well, no, I don't think so. Not yet.
Oh, I see.
But I got a great lead into today's trial.
A lead?
That man with Miss May, he's the key.
Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that? Anyway.
I heard they arrested her. Guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed.
Yes, sir!
I'm gonna find out more about this man.
Do you think he was the one who...
Maybe so.
Sis,
Don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise.
I'm counting on you.
I asked for a full record of Miss May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now I have it, I'm not so sure. Also, her testimony were all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. The victim dodged the attacker. Okay, so it doesn't... I don't know how much good this will do to me at all now. Anyway, it's time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center. It is up to me to set her free. To be continued. Ah, what a epic turnabout! Yes, give me that save. Alright guys, that'll do it for this episode for today. And, man. I am gonna get that punk next episode. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you did, please like the comments, and also if you want to see more of this, and let me know, and I'll be glad to do this. Until next time, take care.